Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What we're going to do today is I am going to show you how to make faux leather keychains with your Cricut machine. Okay, so I did not use a glow forge or anything like that. I did this with my my Cricut. I do have a Cricut maker, but you can use it pretty much with any Cricut machine that you have. So this is faux leather. Okay, this is the sheet that we'll be cutting it from. It kind of just looks like patent leather a little bit, but it's not real, it's faux. Okay, so this is the material we're going to be cutting from. I did get this from Amazon. I am going to link down below. I actually want to show you really quickly. Okay, the package that I ordered from Amazon came with all of these sheets. Okay, they're like faux leather sheets. They're small little faux leather sheets. So if you're looking for like a big, like one colored sheet, these ones are small, kind of like sample sizes. But look how many you get. Okay, you get all of these. They have different colors. So this is kind of like a copper color. You get purple and pink, and then they even have some that are glitter. Like these ones are glitter. This is a blue glitter. This is an Easter egg kind of pattern. I mean, there's so many different ones. You have, this is a camel color, this is kind of like a peach glitter. This is like a yellow. I know the ring light, you can't really see it, but you literally get all of these in the pack. They're all like these sample sizes, so you can make in each one of these. So I've already cut one keychain from here, which is this one, this size, and I could definitely get another keychain. So each one of these sample size sheets that you get will make you 2 keychains. Okay, and then let me see if I can find the price on how much this pack cost. And like I said, it is going to be linked down below as well. Okay, so definitely check the description box. But it's 30 pieces. Okay, so it's 30 pieces of random colors faux leather sheets. They're 8 by 6 inches. And then, like I said, it's mixed in with some glitter and a little bit of pattern as well. It was only $13 for 30 sheets. Okay, so let's say you sell these keychains for $5. You get, let's see, 30 divided by 13. Nope, that's not right. So it's $2.30. Is that right? That's not right. 30 divided by $13. $2.30. So it's $2.30. That don't seem right. No, that's not right. Or is it 13 divided by 30? I'm trying to figure out. No, there it is. So it's 43 cents a sheet. 0.43 times 30 equals, okay, 43 cents a sheet. Okay, y'all, my math was not mathing. Okay, so each one of these sheets costs 43 cents. And you get 2 keychains per sheet. So if you sell these for $5 minus, so $5, multiply that by 2, which is $10. Okay, you'll get $10 per sheet, and it only costs you 43 cents. That's over $9 profit per sheet. Per sheet. Okay, so they're super simple to make, super easy. I mean, really, this thing only took me, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to make, if that. Maybe 20 minutes. Okay, these are super simple. So if you want to learn how to make these faux leather keychains with your Cricut maker, go ahead and stick around. All right, guys. So I wanted to start off by showing you where I got my font from and what it's called. I did get my font from Creative Fabrica, and I will leave a link down below. If you don't already have a Creative Fabrica account, I do have a link to where you can, your first month will be $1. And then every month after that, it'll be $19 after that. So your first month is $1. And then every month after that, it'll be $19. You do get full access. You don't have to pay for any extra downloads. So with my membership, this font is included. So I don't have to pay for it. All commercial usage is allowed. So it does include the commercial license. You get unlimited downloads. So if I wanted to download this on this computer and then I want to download it on my computer that's at home, I can. There's unlimited downloads. And then there is a whole bunch of fonts as well. I mean, there's fonts, there's graphics, there's classes, there is so much stuff that you can do with Creative Fabrica. But like I said, I will leave a link down below, but this is the font that I am using today. It is called Biscuit, and it's on, like I said, Creative Fabrica. Okay, so what you're going to do is you want to make sure that your Cricut design space is closed out. But what you're going to do, you're just going to click the download button. And as you can see here, it did download to my taskbar. So then I'm going to go ahead and click that. And then I'm going to right click. Actually, I'm going to go to my downloads and you can see it here. So I'm going to right click, extract all. And then I'm going to go ahead and click extract. And then I'm going to right click on Biscuit again. Now I have already installed this font, but when you right click it, it's going to say up here, here it is. Make sure you highlight it, then right click it, and then install for all users. And that's going to make sure that it automatically installs to your Cricut design space. But again, you do want to make sure your Cricut is closed out. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and install for all users and it will automatically install into your Cricut design space. Okay, then we're going to go ahead, open up Cricut design space, and it will already be in our font selection menu for us. Okay, so I'm going to go over to new projects. And I'm going to show you how we're going to create this keychain completely in Cricut Design Space. I'm not using any other software, just Cricut Design Space. Okay, so I'm going to go to text and I'm going to type in. Now I already did. I'm going to make one for my mom, I guess, because I already did one for myself. So I'm just going to type in her name, which is, come on now, Cricut. I'm going to type in her name, which is Tina. There we go. And then I'm going to go up to my font. I'm going to go to systems, and then I'm going to search for the Biscuit font, which is right here. Okay, so there's her name in the Biscuit font. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to create an offset on this name, which is going to basically be our keychain. Okay, that's kind of the base, the setup for our keychain. I do like the way the 0.25 looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to leave those lined up. I'm going to select both of them. Now I want my keychain to be about 4 inches roughly. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the name out the way. I'm going to click on the offset. I'm going to right click and then I'm going to duplicate it. Okay, I'm going to, now the one that's duplicated, I'm going to put it next to it. I'm going to right click again. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to highlight it and then I'm going to go up here to flip and we're going to flip horizontal. Okay, now you want to make sure that they are lined up. So I'm going to select both of those and I'm going to align. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just going to eyeball it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to shapes and I'm going to select this rectangle right here. And I'm going to turn it black to match our offsets here. And I'm going to unlock this. And basically what I'm going to do is kind of basically create like a barrier for basically to connect the two keychains, to connect the two sides, because we're going to fold this on top of this, but we need something to, you know, fold it. But you don't want to make it too thin, because the hardware that I have, the base of it, it's a little bit thicker. So you don't want to make this super thin like this. You kind of want to keep it thicker, just because, like I said, the base of the hardware is on the thicker side. If you choose to go with this hardware, if you decide to go with a different kind of hardware, then you can make your middle piece however you want based off of the hardware that you have. Okay, so I do like the way that this looks. So what I'm going to do is highlight everything, and then I'm going to go ahead and weld it. So now when I cut it out of the leather, it's going to cut as one piece. Now, let me see. The leather that I have is like a mauve color. So I'm just going to select this pink. I'm going to send it to the back, and then I am going to turn this white. I think I'm going to go ahead and use white. Now what I want to do is, this font is very thin, so when I'm weeding it, it's just like a little annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an offset around this, but I'm going to make it very small. So I'm going to look at 0.03 and see how that looks. Let me move this down so I can see it. So I'm going to select offset again, and I'm going to type in 0.03, because like I said, I want it to be small, just so that it makes the offset thinner, so that all it does, all I wanted to do is make the font thicker. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, and I think I like that. So what I'm going to do is select both the offset and the text, and we're going to weld it. And then I am going to turn that. Actually, you know what? Nope, I don't like that. So let me undo. I need that offset to be smaller. So I'm going to delete that and do it again, because it made it look too chunky. .03. I don't know why it doesn't want to adjust for me. Cancel offsets. 3. It's like it doesn't want to go down or something. .04. See if it'll adjust. There we go. 3. Okay, let me see what 2 looks like. Let me see 2.5, 0.025. Okay, so I think I like that. It makes it thicker without making like the heart on the eye and the actual eye touching. So I'm going to go ahead and select both of those and weld them. And then we will turn it white. So now what that's going to do is just make that easier to weld. Okay. And it's not going to be as thin. Okay. So this is basically what our keychain is going to look like. And then, like I said, This part here is going to fold behind there. You're going to put your hardware over the leather part of the keychain. We are going to fold this over, and then I am going to use the 3M adhesive to stick it. I have seen people use hot glue. And I'm also going to be using premium vinyl. I have seen people use HTV, but I'm going to be using premium vinyl. Okay, so I do have my keychain all set here. I'm ready to go ahead and cut. I just want to highlight the whole thing and double check to see how big it is, because my piece of leather that I'm going to cut is a 8x6 sheet. Okay, so I want to keep in mind that this piece can't be bigger than 8 inches, which it is. It's 8.2. So I do have to adjust it a little bit. So I'm going to adjust it to 7.9, just so that we have a little bit of wiggle room with it. Okay. So now I know that my sheet, my faux leather sheet is going to be 8 inches, and I made my keychain to be 7.9. So my final size is going to be 7.9 wide, which again, the whole keychain isn't going to be 7.9. This is just the part that's going to cut from leather. Now, remember, we're going to fold this in half. So the whole thing isn't going to be 7.9 long because we're folding this piece. Okay. So it's going to be half of 7.9 is really going to be the actual size of it. Okay. But I just need to cut it at 7.9 because again, my faux leather sheet is only 8 inches if you decide to go with the faux leather sheets that I have. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I also need, and I forgot to do this, and I forgot to do it last time as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. What I should have did is when I created this offset here, what I should have did was I should have, and you know what? There's a little piece here that I want to take out because I don't want that. Contour, show all contours. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm just taking out this little cut piece right here. I don't want that little piece to cut. So I'm just clicking it, and then I'm going to X out, and now it's gone. Okay. So what I'm going to do is when I created this offset, I should have duplicated it because I have to cut my 3mm piece as well, but I forgot, and I forgot on the last time too. So what I'm going to do so that I don't have to go all the way back is I duplicated this piece, and then I'm going to go to shapes, and I'm going to get a square. And I'm going to unlock this, and then I'm going to basically just slice this. Select all of this, slice, and now I just have that piece. And then I'm going to delete that. This is going to be my 3mm piece, which is going to fit perfectly right there, which is going to make it stick. When I fold it, that's what's going to make it stick. So this is going to be my 3mm piece. This is going to be my faux leather piece. This is going to be my premium vinyl piece. Okay, so we're going to go over to make it. And actually, I have to change this color so it goes onto a different mat. So we're going to go over to make it. I'm cutting on the mat. I'm not mirroring anything. Okay, so this is going to be my premium. This is going to be my vinyl. This is going to be my faux leather. And this is going to be my 3mm. Okay. So I'm going to go over to continue. It's going to connect to my machine, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to cut these on. This one is going to just be premium vinyl removable mat. This is going to be cut on faux leather paper thin, because they are pretty thin sheets, but I am going to do more pressure. Okay, so faux leather paper thin with more pressure. And then the 3mm is going to be cut on adhesive sheet. So let me show you, which is this one, adhesive sheet double-sided. That's when I'm going to cut my 3mm, and that's going to be default pressure. So that's going to be my cut settings for everything. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and then I will meet you at my craft table so we can put it all together. All right, guys, so I'm back here and I have everything cut out. Okay, so here is my faux leather piece. And then we're going to go ahead and fold it like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 3mm on first, which is the 3M adhesive is what I'm going to go ahead and put on first. Now I have the roll, so I had to kind of improvise. Basically what I did, if you have the roll and not the sheets, you don't have to go buy another one. All I did was I put a piece of backing that comes, you know, the vinyl, the backing that comes on the vinyl. Let me turn this down a little bit because I know y'all can't see. The backing that comes on the vinyl, I basically took a piece of backing and I put it on the back of the roll that was sticky, that was already showing, so that I could put it on my Cricut mat to cut. Okay, so now I just peeled that backing off, so this side is sticky. I'm gonna go ahead and put this, line this up basically just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to press it with my fingers. Next thing I'm going to do is, this is the hardware that I'm using. So as you can see how I said that this is the base part and it's kind of wide. That's why I wanted to keep this cut part here. That's why I wanted to keep this wide, because the base of my hardware here is wide. Now if you use a different piece of hardware that maybe the base of it is a little bit smaller, then you can make your middle piece smaller if you want. Okay, but it all really depends on the kind of hardware that you have. So basically what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put the faux leather through the hardware, and you're going to have to just kind of fold it to maneuver and manipulate it to get it in there. Okay, so now there we go. And then you gotta turn it, I gotta turn it around. Okay, so now that's how it's gonna go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and peel this piece of the 3M adhesive off. So we can go ahead and expose the adhesion so we can go ahead and stick it together. And like I said, I have seen people use, you can use fabric glue. I've seen, I watched a few videos, and I'll try to remember to link the videos down below, but I have seen people do, super glue or hot glue, fabric glue, and this 3mm or this 3M. I'm not even sure if it's called 3mm. I just keep on saying it. And then we're gonna go ahead and line this up and just adhere it. Alrighty. And I'm just pressing it with my fingers to make sure. There is a little extra piece of fabric right here that I'm just going to go ahead and trim off. Okay, so now here is our keychain. So now we can go ahead and put the vinyl on the front. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this piece of Cricut transfer tape. You can use whatever transfer tape you have. Use my squeegee. Go ahead and burnish it. And then I'm going to peel the backing from the transfer tape. Gotta burnish it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on there. Make sure it's nice and lined up. And this was super easy to weed since I went ahead and made the font thicker. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and burnish it again onto the leather. And like I said, I've seen people do heat transfer vinyl. Just make sure whatever faux leather you use can withstand the heat. I'm not sure if this can withstand heat or not. I haven't tried it. I didn't try the heat tape. I just went automatically to doing the removable vinyl. All right, but there is our keychain. Super, super cute. These are so easy to make, super cute, and you could, you know, sell these, like I said, for like $5. Really easy and cute to have at your pop-up shop. Well, maybe not. Maybe if you did like something like, I don't know, mom boss or girl boss, if you're gonna do it at a pop-up shop, you know, something like that. All right, well, that is all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to join my Facebook group, and make sure you check the description box for all of the products that I used in this video. But until next time, guys, bye.